Welcome back to another episode of Kissing Cousins. I'm your host, Autumn.
And I'm Ashes.
She's also the host. You have to say that. They don't know who you are.
If you don't know who I am, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. They read
Sounds like
the
a
name.
personal problem.
No, for real.
We are cousins in real life, and sometimes we kiss. Please do not make it weird. Speaking of weird, let's sing this weird song. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. Kissing cousins, kissing each other because we don't have husbands. Kissing cousins. It's not like we wanna fuck. Ah.
No,
Welcome back. Oh,
Kevin is attacking me because I'm moving around while we're doing this. I'm just okay. Sorry. Continue.
smell the roses,
I'm gonna lose it.
blow
He's
out the candles.
slapping my arms while I'm doing this. I'm just like, shut it, Phil.
Stop it.
Oh, literally. My God.
Bruh. This is why I don't like Kevin. I should just compile a list of reasons why I don't like Kevin.
This is just uncalled for. Kevin slander in the middle of an episode is crazy.
He's interrupting the flow.
He
It needs
wants
to be
to
stopped.
do it.
Speaking of flow, let's flow into our thumbnail. Say cheese. I feel like it's just the same poses over and over again.
Yeah, there's really
Oh,
that you can do sitting
I
on.
know. Truly.
Truly.
All right, you guys, let's get into this podcast episode. We're going to start off with our first and favorite segment. You know it. We love it. It's time for Kiss or Kill. Kiss or Kill is our would you rather situation. If you kiss it, you keep it. If you kill it, you delete it. Ashley, what is our week's Kiss or Kill?
Okay, Autumn. This week's Kiss or Kill, we are throwing it back a couple
Oh,
decades. Anyways, oh, hey, okay, period. Okay, so this week's Kiss or Kill, you have two options here, as usual. One would be able to, like, if you pick this option, you'll be able to have our childhood dance sessions, like when we used to make up dances. You'll have those on video with audio
oh,
and visuals, okay? So you will have
okay.
rewatch those. You can show them to your kid. You can do whatever you want with them. They're your tapes. Or you can have all of your childhood clothes back, like your favorite childhood clothes, which that cheetah print shirt comes to mind. Um,
Yeah.
but they would be in your size now. So they would fit you perfectly now. So those are your options. Please discuss.
This is an amazing Kiss or Kill. I can't believe you even thought about this on the fly. We're doing a double episode today. I changed my clothes, whatever. We're not gonna talk about it. I can't believe you thought of this on the fly. That's such a good one.
You.
I think, okay, I think about this often because with the clothes thing, even though I did have a boy, I always wanted to save my clothes for just in case I had a girl, so I could like put her in it and be like, mommy versus whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it would fit me now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, would make me because I used to have this cheetah print jacket. I
Yeah.
had a bubble coat cheetah print jacket that went with me everywhere. I wore it all the time. You could not convince me I wasn't the fourth, fifth person in the Cheetah Girls. You could not convince me
Good time.
otherwise. But at the same time, having all of our childhood dances recorded, the audio, the choreo process, I would take that in a heartbeat. I would take that because I feel like fashion even when it's stuff like that that's like super sentimental, I'm pretty sure my mom does have some pieces, but some
Mhm.
people's I know I let go.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like those things can be recreated as long as we have a picture and like an idea of the textures and stuff. I feel like you
Mhm.
can physically make it to
Yeah.
fit my size versus that you can't recreate that. And I really do wish that we had that. It makes me really sad.
I know. Yeah, me too. I think about that a lot, actually. So,
Yeah, so no, I definitely am gonna keep our choreo for sure. Because could you imagine I could be able to like pull that up and be like, I've been doing this since I was 6. What are we talking about?
what are we talking about here? It would be so nice
Yeah.
if we had at least just one on video. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
yeah. Okay.
There has to be something. I feel like at some point there's at least one. videotape of something.
Yeah, for sure. There has to be because your mom had like a recorder, like a camcorder back then, didn't she? Yeah, so there has
Yeah,
to be at least one. At least.
yeah.
Yeah. Somewhere. One day.
Which one are you kissing or killing?
Um, I'm gonna have to go with our childhood dances too, the videos, because growing up as a kid, style was not like a priority of mine, and I didn't really love the way I dressed. I didn't really dress for like style. I dressed according to what was in the store and what was cheap. So yeah, I would definitely
Mhm.
go with our videos. I
Okay,
need.
fair. I think what we can do, hear me out, Cake, is so we're obviously not gonna have the same choreography, but just choreographed to the songs that we know that we did.
Hmm.
Sneaker night. We
Yeah.
have to. We have to.
Sneaker Night and Seven Reasons by, was it seven or 10? That song by Miley Cyrus. And the seventh thing I hate the most that you do, you make me love you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
That
one.
one, the Ashley Tisdale one that I know we brought up in another episode, I
He
can't
said,
remember how it goes. He said, no, 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 no. He said, she said, what you waiting for? He said, girl, you waiting. Yes. That one. Oh my gosh. The sneaker night. Oh, that was the shit. Oh my God, I can't. And then
Cheetah
yeah,
Girls.
there was
Yeah,
yes, just all of that. I literally when we do Ashley and Autumn tries at some point, we need to do that.
for sure. Yeah. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. That should be one of the first ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's let's do that. Okay, Autumn. Speaking of
Yes.
home videos, do you watch vlogs at all on YouTube? Are you a vlog watcher or not really?
Is this a test about one of your vlogs?
I don't know, Autumn. Is it? Have I been
You're gonna
posting vlogs, Autumn? Would you
hmm
know? No, you
Yeah.
don't watch my channel. See? You see? Mm.
Yeah.
The
You
disrace
know what? It's that algorithm's fault because everyone I follow and am subscribed to, I swear they don't show that.
not
They
the
don't.
fault. That's so funny.
Wait, no, seriously. I put your post notifications on. The minute you created that channel, I put it on. I put it on, but it does not notify me. I swear to God. Actually, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
It's like
But
that for me.
it's
Yeah. Okay.
like what?
Okay,
But yes.
so yeah,
Well, no, I watch more podcasts, to be honest.
okay. Is
Of
there,
like
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say of just like conversations rather than people going throughout their day. I don't mind a vlog, but I'm not in that era. I feel like I was heavily in that era a few years back, but now I really enjoy conversations back and forth. So not
Okay.
so much.
Okay. So when you did used to watch vlogs, what kind of vlogs did you prefer? Like I've
Mm.
recently, it has come to my attention, some people really enjoy vlogs where the person is out with friends or having fun, they're being social, whatever. Some people really like when they're at home, just like doing their normal routine. It just depends. There are two different kinds of people who like to watch vlogs. Didn't realize that. So which one are you? Which one do you prefer?
I think, it depends on what I'm searching for. If it's something that kind of shows up on my feed, it would just, and I just so happen to click on it, it probably would be the aesthetic and how the girl looks. I'm sorry, but like it is just visuals of like, oh, that looks pretty or that looks fun. Let me click on it and see what that's about.
Mhm.
Also, you know what though? If I'm being completely honest, it has to do with how fast the person talks. If they talk super slow, I can't watch it. I can't. Even if I'm putting it on 2x speed or 1.5,
Mhm.
and it doesn't sound like you're talking super fast like this and blah, 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 and it still sounds like you're talking at a normal speed, it automatically pisses me off. You get disqualified. You are disqualified. I can't watch your shit. Um, I think at the time, sometimes like it would be probably like they're doing something like a makeup one, a beauty one, styling one.
Okay.
Yeah, usually I guess I don't really watch the out and about ones. I think I do more individualized and personalized ones. What about you?
I would say the same thing. I don't like the vlogs where they're like out and being social and they're doing that. I'm one of those people. I subscribe to your YouTube channel for you specifically. I don't want to see
Hmm.
your nigga. I don't want to see your friends. I don't even want to see your family, to be quite honest. I want to see you. I subscribe for you because, like you said, I like your voice. I
Yeah.
can get you. I like the way you look. And I don't mind like going through your day with you. So I prefer like the at home, I'm chilling or just like by myself, just going through my routine way more than I like the ones where they're out with a bunch of people or they're with their family or they're whatever. Those kind of videos, I feel like some people have said that like it feels like they're having fun with them when they take them out to have fun with them, but I don't like that.
Okay, so speaking of the vlogs and stuff, when people are out with their friends, I I get that because it's like it's almost like a guest star thing. Okay, wait. Something I do not like is when I'm watching a vlog, I'm there for you, and then you do like a challenge with your friends or family or something like that. Sometimes I like it because I'm like, oh, that's cute. Like it's a nice moment. Don't let it drag out. I'm here for you, the star
Yeah,
of the show. I
exactly.
don't, who are these guest stars? Which makes me apprehensive about doing any type of guest slots in our podcast.
Yeah.
But I think it would be good if it's just a segment, which we've talked about.
Okay, yeah, yeah. The guest
Yeah.
segment. And that's the thing, I don't hate it. It just really depends on how you do it and how often you do it. And like you said, how long you let it drag out. But one
Yeah.
thing I can say is my 13th fucking reason is when I have a YouTuber that I love her down. Like she's a cute, pretty little princess, whatever. She's just a girl that does YouTube that I enjoy watching. And she slowly but surely starts to bring that nigga on more and more and
Mm.
more, and then all of a sudden it's a fucking couples channel. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you and him. Okay, how about that? Now I want it all because what do we do? I really hate that. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. If you want to do that, create a separate channel. Keep him over there. Don't want to see that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just curious.
That is like the perfect description of how I feel about Kevin. That's exactly how I feel about him. Don't keep that nigga over there.
You see,
Keep him on,
my
put
son.
him on a pit page.
You
God.
see, you see how she treats my son. Mind you, I am so nice to her son. We bond, okay? We're cool. We talk outside of you, but you treat Kevin horribly. We need to talk to our therapist about. Can we talk about that? We need a podcast therapist, someone to come in
Ooh.
and therapize us as far as the pod goes. And yeah, that's what we need. So
I think
if you think you could do that, leave it in the chat.
I think Kev on stage would be perfect for that.
I think so. I think he would be the perfect impartial party.
Kev on stage, please be our podcast therapist.
Please
We
do.
can't pay you, but we'd love to have you.
Yeah, we would. Honestly, that would be such a funny episode. He had that show on Tubi. I can't remember what it's called, but he was like a therapist for
Hershey?
couples. Yes.
Oh, dang it. I know the name of it.
Yeah.
I'm a unruly cousin. I'm also on your Patreon, Kev on stage. You can check the receipts. I'm on there. But
Period.
I forget. I forget what it's called. Oh my God, wait.
I don't remember either, but that show made me laugh out loud. It was very funny. And if we did an episode of him giving us therapy, that would be hilarious.
Perfect.
Kev, have your people call our people.
By our people, we mean us, just DM us.
We mean,
We have no team.
yeah, no, we don't. Our team is Kevin, and he sucks at his job. So, yeah.
I
Anyway,
will also say I'm gonna give you your flowers because you are very nice to Jaden. And you defended Jaden down. That's the thing. You are team Jaden all over. You always oppose me. It doesn't matter what it is. You are always on his side. And as your cousin, as a girl, don't appreciate it. As a mom, I understand. I do get it. Mhm.
yeah, because he's just a boy, and he's doing his best, like God forbid he wants to have a little bit of fun. But
He could throw his food around in my face, stomp on me, and actually be like, just he's being creative. He's having spatial
he's
awareness.
expressing himself. My God, God forbid he expresses his emotions. Now he's the bad guy. What?
Literally.
Yeah,
Get away with anything.
yeah, pretty much. That's the vibes at my house. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care as long as you leave me alone.
Do you do you find yourself making vlogs just by yourself, or like do you even have a preference of whether or not you go out? Because I feel like you do both. Like you've had vlogs of like things that family events that you go to, or like nail shops, or if you go out to eat and stuff, like you do both of it. Then you do makeup and stuff. Which one do you kind of lean towards more?
I would say I lean more towards by myself just because I know some people get weird around the camera. They don't really like it. Like they'll say it's okay, but they act different and like they just be
Mhm.
weird. But I also, when I first started YouTube, I was doing videos that I would watch, which I mean is a good place to start. But I've learned that my YouTube preferences are extremely niche, and most people don't have the same preferences as me. So I've kind of tried to explore going out and like vlogging in group settings more, vlogging like lit events, or vlogging me going out because people do tend to enjoy that more. I would say my audience does, but the videos that I enjoy creating, I prefer when I'm alone, but I don't dislike filming when I'm in a social setting.
hmm I
Oh,
feel like I really enjoy when you film because then I can always make an appearance. I make a feature on
period.
your page, and it goes so deep and for so many years back that I
Yeah.
will watch it and be like, oh my God, who told me to wear that? What the hell? This
Yeah.
and that. But yeah, I enjoyed that aspect of it. So I like seeing you like in real life, like doing it. But I also understand like being in your own space. Like it's interesting knowing that you interesting in what's the word I'm thinking of? I applaud you for making the content that your audience wants to see,
Uh,
versus even your own comfort zone of
mhm.
just like being alone and stuff like that. But it sounds like you have a balance. It sounds like you do both
Yeah, for the most part, I try
pretty
to.
well.
Yeah.
Hmm
You gotta make content that people want to see. Well, you don't have to, but it just makes more sense to make content that people like. And I don't mind filming content like with the people that I'm with. Everybody that I hang out with, it's usually pretty cool about like me pulling out the camera. No one's ever like, oh no, don't film me, or no, don't
Yeah.
post that. So yeah, that's pretty
hmm
cool. It's not too bad.
Speaking of acting weird around cameras, Ashley, have you had the chance to see Company Retreat on Prime Video?
I have not, but you have told me to watch it repeatedly. So
I
maybe
know.
I'll do that. Yeah.
I'm really excited to talk about this. Ashley did not do her homework. Everybody boo Ashley in the comments. Yep, boo, shame,
Hey.
shame.
Ugh, ugh. I never do my homework, guys. Never.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna sum it up. Company Retreat is a show. It's basically in essence the Truman Show, but in real life. There is a
Okay.
There is a show that preceded this one called Jury Duty. If you've seen that, it's basically the season two of that. So, Company Retreat, there is a person that applies to be a temporary assistant. They go into work
Mhm.
to a fake company, but to them it's real, everything's real, called Rockin' Grandmas. It's a hot sauce company. And they are the temporary assistant. They like go around and help everybody do everything. The boss, the coworkers, the retreat itself, the business itself, everything is fake. Everybody is actors or actresses. In this thing, I believe it's a week long, like 5 or 7 days long,
Mhm.
and they have a script and different things. They have lines and like a storyline to get at the very end. I won't spoil it, but there's something that they want the regular person, his name is Anthony, to intervene on in the very last episode. So I just wanted to talk about one, how fabulous this freaking show is. I haven't laughed genuinely that hard at a piece of like film or entertainment in a while.
Mhm.
So shout out to the producers, the directors, the writers. Oh my gosh, there are so many Easter eggs in there. I actually am making, no, okay, making sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
Mhm.
I suggested this to my group as my final project because I'm in school. We're
Mhm.
supposed to analyze a piece of media. If we end up doing it, I will somehow integrate it into the podcast later on.
Please do.
But I wanted to talk about the psychological effects of this. The Truman Show is literally my worst fear. It is my worst nightmare that everything is fake. Everyone's been watching me. Like, what are we talking about? I'm almost I just wonder that. I wonder about the psychological effects after that. Like, okay, haha, it's a joke, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
When you go home or when you have another job, I
Mhm.
wonder whether or not they're like, is that a hidden camera? Is that a hidden
Yeah.
camera? Does it increase their paranoia? I feel like it would. So, Ashley, if you were Anthony in this scenario and you went through company retreat, whatever, whatever, I have like multiple parts to this, but
Mhm.
1A is um 1A would be, would you let them air it if you were given a choice? Because at the very beginning they told him it was a documentary
Mhm.
so that he wouldn't be alarmed by cameras sitting there recording him and stuff.
Mhm.
If you got to the end of it, they're like, haha, it's a prank, da da da. And you got a choice and you didn't already sign a release form, would you let them release it?
It would depend because it would depend on if I did anything illegal or if I was
At your job?
naughty. Yeah. It would depend on what they caught on camera. But if I didn't do anything illegal or anything embarrassing on camera, then yeah, I'd let them hear it.
Okay. Okay. Also, is, oh, okay, wait. Oh, I guess this isn't a question specifically for you, but like, I wonder whether or not they give them therapists afterwards.
They definitely should because I feel like this alters your perception of reality. Like after this, every job I go to, I'm gonna be thinking like, all right, where's the hidden camera? They're like, Ashley, you're fired. You're like, ah, you're funny.
You're right.
Work. So yeah, I feel like I don't know though. I feel like they should, but they probably don't. I feel like a lot of shows, even like when they're filming a like show that's not this type of show, like it's not a documentary, they're just filming a show like Lovecraft Country, for example, they should provide therapists to those actors and they don't.
They do.
Do the
They
not
do on set.
not enough because a lot of these actors have issues after filming some of this stuff and they don't get the help that they need. You know what I mean? It's a lot mentally.
From what I know, I mean, not every production company, I can't speak for every single one of them and say it's 100% foolproof, but they absolutely, especially for children actors, more to the like as more regulations and laws come in with child actors specifically, I know that there are, and like specifically like horror films and things like that, I know that there are therapists on set. So when they literally once they finish the scene, they
Mhm.
go and talk to the therapist. And I would hope that there are there's access to that in every production, no matter if it's comedy or not, like whatever genre it is that you're doing, that it's available to people because they have to switch in and out of those characters. So I understand what you're saying.
But that's only when you're on set. And I use Lovecraft Country on purpose because I don't remember what that guy's name is, but an actor in that show ended up ODing after he filmed that show because it brought up a lot of stuff of like him being an addict and him using and just like all the racist shit that they filmed about in that show. So they have this support while they're on set, but I think it's really important to keep that support open to them after the show is done. You know what I
The
mean?
follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. Now that I don't know about, and I assume they probably don't
Yeah, no.
worry
No.
about that
Yeah.
aspect. Yeah, once the work
Wrap
is
it
done.
like, no.
Mm-hmm.
We're done with you. Thank you. Thank you for your work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
No, for real. Literally that.
No, I do remember him passing away. I did not know it spiraled because of that show though. That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, he did interviews talking about how like him portraying an addict opened up a lot of like wounds from him actually being an addict in real life.
Oh no.
Mhm. It's a
I
lot.
did not know that. Okay. Well,
Yep.
um, yeah, make a just mental note to make a call to your therapist if you are. This is not sponsored, but Rula has a lot of great deals, especially right now with therapy and blah blah blah. I don't know all the things about insurance, but just reach out. I know what's the other one, the green one?
Better help. That's
BetterHelp.
yeah.
BetterHelp, that's a resource. I know that even like at my school, there's a lot of things that even if you're a student, if you sign up for one unit class, you take credit, non-credit, whatever, there usually are free therapists or you have access to free therapy.
Mhm.
So that's a resource too. But yeah, make sure you guys are talking to your therapists and
Yeah.
just make that a note. But yeah, it made me wonder that because I'm like, I feel so, it's literally my worst fear. Like, like I said, bittersweet because I'm watching this and like very entertaining. He seems like the perfect person for it. He was like for everything, even when they broke the news, like he wasn't upset. He was like, oh, like, ha.
Mhm.
But now I'm seeing like him all over my timeline, like doing red carpets and like doing other stuff, and the whole cast is like doing everything. He also, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. They do give him $100,000 at the end because my thing was, listen, my thing was this because I was like, wait a minute, you tricked this man into thinking he had a job.
Yeah.
So if he leaves without something, like I'm going to be upset for him. But I mean, that's a decent amount of money to
You,
hold you for a little bit.
for me. No, I'm not
What?
gonna. I said you just spoiled it for me. No, no.
I said spoiler alert.
Just because you say it, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. No, I
Yeah.
probably will watch it because it's like it's an interesting concept. It is. It is.
It's the Truman Show,
Yeah. It's
but
literally.
real life.
But I feel like the Truman Show was so much more invasive because they watch that man do everything. Go to the bathroom, shower, like weird, real weird. But
And it was an entire town. It was over years,
like that
his
whole
whole life.
life. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's odd.
Which I mean is highly, I would imagine we can't do the true, that's illegal. Can't do that in real life.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
That illegal.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's kidnapping. That someone's
uh,
entire life.
well, if the parent because his parents knew and they gave permission, so it's
It's a
not.
movie. It's not real.
But what would you charge them with? Because you couldn't charge them with kidnapping because the parents gave consent. So it's
That's a form of,
illegal, but I feel like it's not. You know?
okay, well, this is another thing because maybe it comes up with like child acting and stuff like that too, that I imagine the guardians have to give consent for the child to be filmed and blah, 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 because they're minors.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess that's not right. I don't know.
It's fucked up, but it's like, who do you charge, and what do you charge them with? Yeah,
Abuse, psychological abuse, emotional abuse. That's not normal. That's not okay.
it's not normal or okay.
Yeah.
Well, Autumn, if I ever do become rich, I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna Truman Show. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Like, yeah, yeah.
Honestly, it's a piece of media that I watch and I'm like, I wonder what I would do. I think it would be so funny watching it back, but I feel like I would have to defend myself because I feel like a lot of times, even with the pod, my mind is doing this so I understand the journey I'm going on, but what comes out is not always every single piece of the journey. So
Mm.
then I end up having to explain. And so I think I'd be in the confessional after the prank is over, being like, in my defense, I meant A, B, and C. I feel like I would have to do that. But the only setting that I feel like this would work in,
Mm.
it would be dance. That is the only setting I feel like I wouldn't really catch on, or would I catch on really fast because I know how stuff operates. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think I would do dance. I think I would do it as like if we were going on vacation. But it would have to be a vacation that's like it's no one's birthday. It's not like a special event. It's just we're going
Yeah.
on vacation and you're gonna be like, wow, this vacation is going really weird. Like weird things keep happening. The whole time it's just me and I'm filming everything and I'm like setting these people up to fuck with you.
That actually would, yeah, that would do it because you're in a new space. Like it's just people you happen to be whatever crossing paths with. Yeah, that would for sure. I'm surprised that my one job, who shall not be named, because I'm not giving them airtime. I'm surprised that job was not a fucking joke. Yeah, can't believe that was real life. Can't believe it.
Oh God, that's so funny. Okay.
What setting do you think for you that you wouldn't necessarily like notice?
Mm, honestly, probably the job I have now. I feel like that shit is
Oh,
a joke. um,
can we talk about that for a second? Can we
yeah.
talk about their pairings?
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so what does it mean, guys? Chat. Chat.
What does a bean mean?
What does a bean mean when your supervisors or managers, whatever you want to call them, when they need someone trained, they will go out of their way to find someone that looks like the trainee. What does that mean? Mind you, this happened to me yesterday. They had a trainee. It was an African American gentleman. He said he was standing there for 10 minutes while they were trying to find someone to train him, and they landed on my bitch ass. You want to know why? Because we're both black. Mind you, we're not on the same schedule. We did not get there at the same time. We don't have the same breaks. But I went up there and she's like, oh, they want you to train. I was like, me? She's like, yeah, he asked for you specifically. Talking about the manager. She was like, oh, he suggested you specifically. I was like, why? She's like, oh, because you're good. No, it's not because I'm good. And the thing is, he's like, oh, when you went to lunch, I went up to them and told them that you had gone to lunch. So they put me with somebody else. Guess who they put him with?
A black man.
A black man.
Yeah.
They called a black man up to the front to come train this black man. What is the science behind that? What's the reasoning behind? Mind you, all of the managers that do this are of one race, but the one who did it yesterday is of a whole nother race. So I'm like, what is your reasoning behind this? I will never understand that. Does that make sense to you?
They said separate, but equal. Separate, but separate. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really weird, and I kind of want to sue for it, but I won't. Yeah.
And how many times has this happened? Because like
Mm,
that you
this
started to like catch on. Like what, how many times has it happened?
this is probably like the fourth time, but I caught on after like the first or second time because it's very apparent that they do. Like I watch people a lot. Like I'm not very talkative. I'm very much like a people watcher. I like to watch people, especially when they don't know that they're being watched. That is one of the most interesting things to me, but that's another topic. But I've literally watched the managers do this. Like they'll walk past a bunch of people to get to that person that looks like this other person.
Crazy.
Crazy work, yeah.
Crazy work.
It's weird. Not a fan.
Hey, racism is alive and well. Speaking of racism and how it should end, we're going to not end the pod, but momentarily for a break. We'll be right back.
Enjoy this ad.
Another racism ad segue.
My God, we're gonna get
It
there
keeps making its way back. I don't,
because racism keeps making its way back. Mm,
it never really left, and that's
yeah,
the actual issue.
I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, as we as the people should revolt, and we should have revolted a long fucking time ago, but
Yeah.
no one's ready to have that conversation.
All right, guys, if you made it this far, that means you are in for a treat. I am collaborating with Guided Mama Marietta. We are doing Mamas and Minis for the month of April, maybe May, I don't know. But make sure you sign up with Guided Mama Marietta with Treasure. You can find her on TikTok or Instagram. And yeah, we're going to be doing an art themed photo shoot. So please make sure you sign up. The spots are super, super limited. Please sign up and get your photos done from your girl.
Sign up. Me and Kevin got our spot.
No, they don't.
Yes, we do.
We'll see about that.
He said I can bring him. I'll tear that place up.
I won't tell her what day and time it is.
I already got the flyer.
Thanks for watching that ad.
Autumn.
Yes.
I thought. Okay. How's it going? How you doing?
My bladder's full, but I'm gonna wait.
Do you have to pee? You can go pee really quick.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I want to get this over with.
Okay. Alrighty, Autumn. Well, I have a question for you that I don't know. This might hurt my feelings. We'll see. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably not. Well, depending on how fast you come up with an answer for it, it might. So,
Okay.
what is one thing I do that annoys you that you
Oh.
care for? I will go first. Okay.
Just tread lightly.
Tread lightly. Okay. Think about it good and long and hard. Okay.
Yeah,
I will,
you go first. Go ahead.
this doesn't necessarily annoy me, but I'm just
I
like,
feel like we need Kev on stage for this.
I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. But when you're like, oh, do you remember when we went and got froyo and then that spaceship came down and it like abducted you and you got an anal probe and then you came back and you were acting really weird and then, oh wait, no, that wasn't you. That was such and such. Never mind. I'm just like, you don't love me. You don't. None of our experiences are important enough in your mind to be like, oh no, that's ashes. That's this person. That's that. You just jumble them all up. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
That's fair. I kind of figured you were going to say that
I.
actually, because I can tell in real time that you're like, ugh. Like as I'm explaining it, I can feel the vibes through the phone that you're like, this bitch. I don't,
Like, wrong bitch. Okay, wrong.
yeah, yeah, but you still let me finish. Also, you let me like you let me find my way to the exit and be like, wait a minute, that wasn't you.
Yeah.
You do, you just let me do it every time. Um, I am sorry, it is jumbled in my brain. There are a lot of, I feel like I genuinely do have ADHD sometimes, but then, and that's why it is SpongeBob running around with the files and fire in my head, like constantly. Sometimes it is like Zen and it's peace, and there's just like a nice little break, just like some lo-fi music going on. And the majority of the time it is the fire.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know what it is too, is I also that I thought you were gonna say is when I call you a different name. Because I'll either call you like my sister or like my friend's name or something like that, but it's either because I have them on my brain or the whatever I'm telling you, I just told them.
Yeah.
So I'm like mixing it up. But it is yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna work on that.
No, I don't. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't mind the name thing so much because my dad does that a lot. He'll call me
Yeah,
every other name, list off every single aunt I have before he gets to Ashley. So that's valid.
literally.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I'm taking that with me. What's one thing? Is it a gnat?
No, it got really dark in here all of a sudden.
Oh,
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
sun?
Yeah, I guess the sun got covered or something. I don't know. That was weird. Anyway,
One thing you do that annoys me. I say this with all due respect and love in my heart for you, my sweet baby angel. Um, pero I think when you say we're gonna start at a certain time,
I knew you were gonna say that one.
we don't start at that time.
Ever, very rare.
Today, with the exception of today,
Yeah.
we were on time today,
Hmm.
both at the same time.
Yeah. But
Because I, especially,
one of us, and usually me. Yeah, I'll take that.
yeah, and you're not the only one. Yeah, for sure. But you do lollygag a little, and I'm very much more urgent. But I do think I have worked on my patience with that,
Mm,
and it doesn't. It some days, like most days, it doesn't bother me as much as it would before. And
mm,
when it comes to creative stuff like this, but um, when it's a busy day, I'm like, I need to get this checked off. I need us to start on time. I need us to. But then again, it's like we talk every single day. So if we have to make it up or we do it at another time, it's not a huge deal.
mm.
Um, but yeah, it would probably be that. I'm like, I want to get this done at this time. Like we were pressing record at said time.
I feel like we're opposite in that, like, with creative stuff like this, you're like right on time, and I'm like not. I'm usually very much so not on time. But when it comes to like other things, I'm extremely punctual. I'm never late, ever.
Mm.
Like, I very rarely do I show up to like work, school, anything like that late. But stuff like this, yeah, I'm most likely.
And that's the thing. We also have that conversation because I kind of think the same way. I'm like, if I know that I can get away with it, I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna I'm probably gonna do it. But then at the same time, that does make me feel like, oh, it's not and not that it's not important because you still show up,
Mhm.
but I'm like, I do have other stuff that I
Yeah.
need to do.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I'm also sitting in this chair just real quick, just because I have my therapy appointment, so I'm sitting here, and then we have the pod. I'm also sitting here, so I'm
Yeah.
like, it literally takes all my attention to sit and not do multitask with other stuff. And you
Yeah.
know how I'm like this, so
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, I need to, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think you're lovely.
Yeah, for the most part. When I was thinking about this, well, I thought about, or that happened, and then I put it down as a pod topic, but I haven't added to it. So yeah, that was the only thing that
You have a running list of shit
no,
I
no,
do that.
didn't added to it. I couldn't
Oh,
think of, yeah, that was the only thing that I could think of.
imagine you're like, well, let me just check.
No,
Mhm.
just add to that right quick. You say something I
Yeah,
don't like, no, just writing something down really quick. It's nothing.
it's nothing. It's like keep going, keep
Not,
going.
not about you. Crazy work.
Okay, speaking of things that we really enjoy and like kind of don't enjoy, Ashley, what is like the Mount Rushmore of things you love, people specifically that you love and really don't like as much? Let's talk about the loved ones first, and then we'll do Mount Rushmore of people you just dislike.
People I love. Do you mean like celebrities or just like in my everyday life? Or
Either
just,
or a mix, whatever. Yeah.
hmm, honestly, I would say my family. Like, there's no one that's outside of my family that I like communicate with every day on a daily basis. So I guess the Mount Rushmore people that I like would be my family, you, Kevin.
There's four slots. Isn't it
There's,
four people or five?
oh, I was like, why are there only four? Mount Rushmore.
Like the heads, like
Yeah,
the yeah.
that's a great
Whose
question.
head?
I don't know how many there are. Are there four? Four sounds right.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it's four or five.
so I guess you, my mom, my dad, and Kevin. I guess that's good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Four people I don't like, men, just in general. I feel like that's one slot.
Just the men's gender symbol.
Yes, exactly that. Other people I don't like, our president, he can have a spot. He can for sure have a spot. Um, who else? I don't know. That's a good question. Who do I hate? I feel like I hate a lot of people. I don't know.
Too many to name.
No, quite literally, the whole government, put them in a slot, all of them. Who else?
Cilantro.
Cilantro. Whoever created the patriarchy, put them up there too.
Mm,
Yeah, because he really did not eat
yeah.
with them. Yeah,
No pun intended.
no, for real.
Yeah. Um, and there you have it, folks.
That
Or
may
Mount Rushmore.
depending on
Um,
who treats me. But yeah, that's what it is for now.
I love that. Thank you. If anyone is a graphic designer and a best hole, please create said Rushmore. We will include it in our episode. Or on our pages that we never post on. I think my let's call a spade a spade. My
Oh,
Mount Rushmore, really quick, I think we have like 3 minutes left. My Mount Rushmore of people that I absolutely love, you, Jaden, Dance If It Had a Face,
good.
and probably, oh God, that's hard. I was thinking between Kevin Sage and Jesse Reyes. I just really like Jeannie Mai's at the top of my list. Like Jeannie Mai, Jesse, and Kevin, they're really high on my list. They are very high. I'm just gonna expand mine to seven or however many that is. All of them are up there.
That works. Since they're like
Yeah.
entertainers, yeah, you can count them as one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Those are really things I just freaking enjoy. Um, dislike, people that don't have self-awareness.
Okay.
Um, probably just I don't know. That and like narcissist. I don't know. The one that I dislike is kind of hard because it's like it's hard to group them all and who's like the face of this thing that
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of. Um, liars. Just all the evil people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know. And then people that yeah, I don't know. I went blank. I was trying to think of something funny.
I can add to yours. For people you don't like, Chris Brown, Future, hate him.
I never said that. I never said that.
But I'm adding to yours because mine was full. So yeah, we'll add those two. There's a few more that I can't think of, but yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
We are skipping this episode's game. We are so sorry. We have ran out of time. In place of it, please enjoy this video of me or Ashley. I'm Millie Rock on every block.
Hey,
I'm Millie Rock on every block. I'm Millie Rock on every block. This is what you get instead of your game. Sorry, guys. Dance break. Ah, 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 ah.
no way.
Let's go, girls. How long is this minute?
Longest minute of your life.
You know
Mood.
the Oprah meme where she's like, thanks for watching that. We'll see you on the next episode of Kissing Cousins. Please
Bye.
send it to someone that you would put on your love Mount Rushmore.
Please send this to someone that you hate and tell them that
Please
you.
send, oh, oh, please send this to someone that slightly annoys you, but you love dearly.
Please send this to someone that you should buy some flowers for.
Oh, that's a good one. Please send this podcast to someone that you made childhood dances with.
Ooh. Please send this podcast to someone in your family that you would put on the Mount Rushmore of people that you don't like.
Please send this to someone whose vlogs you would watch.
Ooh. Please send this to someone who you blocked on YouTube.
Please send this to someone that would enjoy kissing cousins.
Please send this to someone that has a pet rock.
Please send this to someone who has to pee really bad.
Send it to someone.
Send it to someone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.